Hey y'all, what's up? How y'all doing? I hope y'all doing good. But today we're gonna get into this content. Um, my copyright disclaimer is in my description box. Y'all please hit the like button if y'all like my video, this live. Please hit the like button. Shout out to my subs and shout out to everybody that watches my videos. Um, but this young dog situation, Tyrese Nichols situation, it's like it is exposing a lot of things. Country Black, he got on a, a podcast, a show, did an interview, and he came out and he said that he believed the police did that to young Dolph allegedly. You know, as I was listening to it, um, he also said, like, I don't know if he was talking about Tyreek or if he was talking about Dolph at the time. He said that they snatched them out the car and took them somewhere, and they did that to them allegedly. So, but he came out and he told the truth, and I believe Country Black because police is a lot of polices are dirty, and this goes back to like the 90s, the 80s. You know, goes back to the 90s and the 80s. Do y'all remember in Chicago with those Black Panthers, how the FBI tried to put drugs and stuff on them, and they went in there and busted in their house, in their apartment, and just started shooting them, you know, and then tried to cover it up, lied and said they had guns and drugs and stuff up in there, and they did it. Come to find out they did it. No search warrant, no nothing. So I believe what Country Black is saying, because this been going on for years and years. You know, they bring the dope in the drugs. They brought this dope in the drugs to our neighborhood. You know, then once we get smart about it or how to move the product and get our own connects, it's a problem. Now it's a problem. But what he's saying is something like, we seen in that movie Training Day with Denzel Washington. Y'all know Training Day. Y'all know Training Day. What happened to Young Dolph is like Training Day. You know, the dirty cop. You had the dirty cop, the good cop. How they was putting the drugs on the streets and doing all this, taking people drugs and money and stuff. It's like that for real. That movie is real life. And Country Black just said it. You know, they will take these folks' drugs and then they'll turn around and resell it, allegedly. Allegedly. But this been going on for years, on top of years, on top of years. Memphis ain't the only place that got jump out boys. It's jump out boys everywhere. And the Black community hate them. They hate them, you know. But I salute Country Black for, he came out and he said it. He said it. I like 3 6 Mafia. I listen to y'all, sipping on some scissor. I listen to y'all. But he came out and he told the truth. He told the truth. So what is they doing? What is them cops doing with them drugs that they taking, from people and putting it into into evidence rooms and all that. Some of that stuff, because a lot of them don't go to jail. They just take their drugs and their money. And what they do with it, either they getting high on their own supply, allegedly, or they taking it and reselling it to somebody else, to one of their workers, getting paid. You know, y'all know how the game go. You'll have the boss and then you'll have the workers that's working for them. So was one of them, so is they the boss and they take people, you know, stuff and then give it to their workers, and they workers on the street corners or whatever hustling for them, so they can only get a certain amount of money and take all that money back to the boss. Y'all know how that go. Y'all from the streets. Y'all know how it go. I know how it go. That's why I'm not with that street life. I ain't with that no more. Not with it. Not with it. But yeah, let me under the Fair Use Act, let me let y'all listen to what Country Black, what he said in his interview about what happened to Dolph. He was asked about Tyree Nichols, and Country Black just came out like, hey, these the same people, cops he believed that did this to young Dolph. That's what Country Black said. He came out and he said it. And he meant it. He stand on it. Fair use, copyright disclaimer is in my description box. Let me let y'all listen to what he said.
That dog shit got a lot of shit off the chains right now. And, it was some police officer that had something to do with that. You get what I'm saying? They was they played a big part in it. And now that the tables or the building is crumbling.
He said, y'all heard what he said. He said, a lot of them officers had something to do with that dog shit. They played a big part in it. Y'all heard what he said. Y'all heard exactly what he said. Let me let y'all listen to it again.
That dog shit got a lot of shit off the chains right now. And, it was some police officer that had something to do with that. You get what I'm saying? They played a big part in it.
They had a lot to do with that shit. They played a big part in it. That's what he said. Let me play it again.
That dog shit got a lot of shit off the chains right now. And, it was some police officer that had something to do with that. You get what I'm saying? They played a big part in it. And now that the tables of the building is crumbling, maybe the big boys was some of the boys that dealt with that dog situation. Well, now it's like they probably going through some things.
He said now it's like the tables done turned, it's crumbling. Now they going through some things. Yeah, they going through some things. Karma is real. You can't do dirt and then don't think it's not gonna come back on you. You can't do it. The universe do not work like that. You know, it don't work like that. It's always gonna find its way back around. Okay, that's why you do good to folks, so good can come back around to you. You do bad to folks, that bad stuff gonna come right back around to you. So you choose what you want to do. But Country Black said it, y'all. He came out and he said it. He said it. He said it. You know, and he's from Memphis. He's like the heart of Memphis. He's a major player in Memphis, so he know what's going on in Memphis. I would rather listen to him because he's in Memphis than listen to somebody else. Big facts. So he came out and he said that. He said the cops played a part in what happened to Dolph. You know, cops can be hired hitmans too, allegedly, by the higher ups. Y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? That's messed up because, they tell us we need to trust the police and all this and that. And then when we do, that's how we was taught. That's how we was raised to, you know, um, don't disrespect them, um, respect their authority and all this and that. You can't respect their authority when they out here doing stuff like this. We seen it over and over and over again, time after time. How can you, respect somebody, authority or not, when they don't respect you? You respect those who respect you. You know. Let me tell y'all a story. So I told y'all, I be helping people, young ladies, and it's this young lady. Her mom is on drugs, and I didn't know none of this, and they don't have no food in their house. So when she started coming over to my house, I always feed her and stuff. I help her get a job, and she got a job to to support herself. But she started. This is how I found out. They didn't have nothing to eat. She wasn't making that much, and they lights was off, their water was off. She started stealing at the cash register, and she got fired. And I asked her, when I found out she held it back from me, she ain't number 18, y'all. So when I asked her about it, she say, that's when I found out, they ain't had no lights, they ain't had no water, they ain't had no food in their house. Because her mom sold the food stamps, not paying the bills. She trying to take care of her siblings. She got three little brothers. And so I'm like, okay. So she has to go to court and all this stuff. So the other day, this week, I think it was what, Monday or Tuesday or something like that. She asked me to go with her. She was scared. I took her up there right before I went to work. And so we in a courtroom. The judge 20 minutes late. And I'm like, dang, I gotta get to work and he gonna make me late for work. I'm gonna have to call in because I can't leave her there, you know? So he come on in. He took the two white people first. And the lady that was before her, he was telling her, um, he was a white judge. He was telling her, oh well, I'm happy you in recovery, and you're doing good things with your life, and um stay off drugs and all this and that. So when it comes to the young lady, I'm gonna say my goddaughter, when it comes to her, she gets up there. Now she right her wrong. She admitted that she did the shit. He tell her, because she black, he tell her, well, um, you stole this money out the register and you calling yourself want to be a nurse. How you gonna be a nurse when you stole this money? She already know, what she did was wrong. She young, you know. If you don't got no food in your house, or your lights off, or your water off, your mama on drugs, what are you going to do when you got siblings that need to eat? Their stomach is hitting their back, you know. So he say all this stuff to her, like, how you gonna be a nurse and um you stealing? And she already explained the situation or whatever. And I'm just listening. I'm sitting in the back just listening. And so I'm like, okay, why is he so mean to her? But he wasn't mean to this white woman that was before her. He was telling her how, she's positive and she's staying off drugs and doing all this stuff. But soon as the black young lady get up there, he telling her, how you gonna be a nurse? And I'm getting older. I won't want you to be my nurse because you might steal my pills. And I sat back there, and y'all, I thought I was gonna get held in um what y'all call it, contempt of court, disrupting the courtroom. Cause I straight up said, and I know they heard me. I said, why is he telling her that when you just had a crackhead in front of her and you telling her congratulations? No, that's the one that's probably steal your damn pills. I got so mad. I got so damn mad, you know, telling this black young lady, like, oh, what you doing is wrong. What you did was wrong, even though she admitted that she did wrong. She young. She only 18. She young. She young. And basically telling her like you ain't gonna never become no nurse or none of that because you might steal the medicine that the doctors give me. That's what he told this young black lady. But he sat up there and told the white young lady, you know, congratulations, you're gonna do good things and good job on your road to recovery and all this and that. You congratulating her, but you down in this black young woman after she done explained to you why she did it. She knew she was wrong. She knew she was wrong, but she was put in a situation where she ain't had no other choice when it's three other kids in that house. That was wrong. And I thought they probably was gonna slap some cuffs on me. Cause I said it. I said it and I said it in front of that courtroom in front because them people got to looking at me. But I didn't care. I didn't care at all. That stuff made me so angry. It made me angry, y'all. But back to Country Black. Country Black just confirmed that, the police has something to do with the murder of young Dolph, allegedly. I'm gonna let y'all hear it again.
That dog shit got a lot of shit off the chains right now. And, there's some police officers that had something to do with that. You get what I'm saying? They was part of, they played a big part in it. And now that the tables or the building is crumbling, maybe them boys was some of the boys that dealt with that dog situation where now it's like, they probably going through some things. Cause they
Y'all heard him. Y'all heard him. Y'all heard him. Y'all heard him. Like I said, they've been doing this for a very long time with the dope boys. Go take their stuff. Don't send them to jail. Don't lock them up. Don't report that they, had drugs on them or guns on them or whatever, allegedly. And they'll take that stuff and put it right back on the streets to their workers and let them move it. I've been in the streets. I know how it go. You know, maybe Dolph, they was jealous. They was jealous of him. Somebody was jealous of him. He had, all that money. He was helping all those folks, all them people. And they ain't like that. They did not like it at all. Dolph was doing some great things, amazing things for his people. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And some people didn't like that. They wanted him up out of here. Like I said, this is just like something off. Y'all remember Training Day? That movie Training Day? If y'all ain't watch it, go back and watch it and look at that movie. You know? But like I said, Country Black said it. And he stand on it. And I salute him for coming out and speaking it. Because we had so many damn stories going on here. This person did it. That person did it. This person involved. That person involved. Everybody and their mama was just involved. You know. But you have a person, a public figure in Memphis that came out and spoke the truth, his truth of what really happened. So now we can stop listening to all the they did it, they did it, they did it, they did it. You know, it's just like Oprah. Y'all remember Oprah? You get a bag, you get a bag, you get a bag, you get a bag. That's how this Duff case was. What you say, Gremlin? J. Edgar Hoover said they will create the next Messiah. Hoover is the bad person. Very bad. Very bad. Evil. The devil. Allegedly. But hey, Gremlin, Gremlin. But yep, Country Black, he said it. He spoke it. He spoke it. But let me let y'all go. Y'all know I got to get my walk on before I go to work. But I just got on here to jump on here and say that. Uh, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, y'all. You know, and much love.